Hello, everybody. This is going to be a very quick live stream, okay? Okay. So, just waiting for others to join me. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. This is going to be a very, very quick live stream, all right? I already have a video that already uploaded in regards to this case. So I was just right. Hello everybody. Like I said, this is going to be a very quick live stream. Welcome back again. So this is like an immediate update in regards to that Unizik saga between the lecturer and the student. And I'm sure those of you, if you've already watched my videos, you guys already know my stance in regards to the attitude of that girl. Okay, so just a quick correction. I've just read the updates from the press release from the university. So she's a 300 level student. Like, can you imagine? So you've spent 3 years in uni and you behave that way towards a lecturer. So it doesn't matter if you've never seen that lecturer before. It doesn't matter if you know if he was a lecturer or not. So you've spent 3 years at uni. During my days, when I was in Nigeria and even attending secondary school, like I did not do my university education in Nigeria at all. So during my days as a secondary school student, I try my super best, not so that no teacher knows me at all, because I am terrified of teachers knowing me. Because when the teachers know you, any parents' evening, all your shenanigans, if your parents come to school, the teacher that sabi you well for school will download all of your misbehaviors to your parents. So in as much as I was a well-behaved child when I was in secondary school, I don't think my parents have had to come to school for one reason or the other for me. And yes, I went to LASU as well. I was there for like a year. I did diploma in law. I was only there for like maybe 2 times or something before I left Nigeria. Even then, I don't think any lecturer can say that they know me. Even the girls in my group, none of them know me. So this girl has spent 3 good years at that university and decided to behave that way. So I'm sure you guys already know my stance about this, right? When I first saw that video, I came in the aspect of being a parent first. Me sitting down here, I've got a grown-up child. My oldest is 20 years old. And if my older child behaves that way towards a lecturer or towards anybody at all, and I happen to get wind of it, I'll be the one to start scolding that child first before the school even starts. And because I wouldn't want to elongate the matter, I will, match that daughter of mine to the school and say, you know what, this is what she's done. She's remorseful, she's this. But that write-up that she wrote, at first, when I first read the post and I read the post, I was like, I was not quite sure how I felt or how I understood what she wrote. So I woke up this morning and I still went over her post again. Yeah, people allege that she probably used AI to write the Gen Z people that she used. Please like this live stream, guys, so that other people can watch it as well. So people allege that what she wrote, she practically allegedly wrote it with an AI. Well, good luck to her. But I took my time to read her own side of the story that she posted before that voice recording that I shared in the video I uploaded this morning. And I was like, she claimed the lecturer allegedly grabbed her cleavage area. Like, that was what was in the post she wrote and shared. Make that make sense. And for the fact that the amount of students that came out trying to even come for her before the security came goes on to show that that lecturer is a well-respected lecturer by the students. So I'm quite happy at the fact that yes, there's an update from the university. Like I said, there was a disciplinary meeting at the uni yesterday, which was the 13th, when they were trying to investigate the matter. And I've just seen a press release just now. It was released about maybe I've just seen it on Linda Ikeji. Linda Ikeji shared it about 16 minutes ago. Linda Ikeji shared it about 16 minutes ago. It says that the Unizik student has been expelled. Obviously, we saw what happened. So let's read. Hello, Abby. How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. So let me read the post that I saw. I was like, if this girl did not get expelled, education system in Nigeria is nothing to be written home about. And I'm super glad, super happy that the school decided to expel her. And I said earlier on that in Nigeria, you are studying history. Exactly, Abby. I'm super happy when I saw that post that she was expelled. The Baba Agbaya that was on the phone, that was on the post saying that the lecturer should be why should be the lecturer should be why should the lecturer be punished? Like, make it make sense. Why should the lecturer be punished? You know what? For the fact that you go somewhere, you might be, yeah, she's in a different department, the lecturer is in a different department, and there's a possibility that they've never met before. But it does not matter. You are in a school and you saw somebody in that building. You don't have to know if they were a lecturer or if they're a visitor. Respect them still. Respect them still. And you guys saw the comparison of the two videos I made in the video I shared earlier on this morning. We saw the girl that was dancing, and you saw the reaction of that lecturer. Like, go, 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 come on. That is a typical Nigerian teacher, Nigerian lecturer reaction. So people were like, oh, why did the girl not react? They cannot all react because these lecturers are different. Me seeing that lecturer that said excuse me to her, it seems to be a very, very cool-headed person, is a fatherly person. It's just like the way he told her excuse me and tapped her shoulder, it's like he cared for her. That was what I saw in the gesture of that lecturer towards that girl in that video. Bandana said one day it will be good by Nnamdi Azikiwe. I don't understand your comment, Bandana. So when I saw that video of when the lecturer tapped her, I felt like, oh, this man respected this girl. Because another lecturer would have just, especially those female lecturers, they would have just bumped into you. If you like, use your bomb to knock the wall. They don't care. The gesture I saw of that lecturer in that video towards that girl was more of a concern that, oh, okay, yes, the girl was filming. She was not aware of who was coming. And this lecturer knew she does not know that people are walking, even though she is in the space that other people are going to be walking through. So this man, the man could have just walked and bumped into her. But he did not. Instead, he gently tapped her and said, excuse me. And he walked away. And did you see the expression of that girl? The look, the deadly look, the incriminating look. And just like other people have said that, oh, for her to have reacted that way to the lecturer, maybe, allegedly, the lecturer, but in this regard, there was nothing like that. The lecturer not even sabi the girl. She just happens to be an uncultured, ill-mannered girl. She just happens to be an uncultured, ill-mannered girl. And yes, the post that, the reason why I came here, it says here that there was an official report from the university, they've just released it, and it's read that update on, so there's a VM letter named Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Awka. Oh, it's actually in Awka, okay. So this letter was from the university community to the university community, and it's dated February 14th. Abby said the gesture was much, exactly, to move back and not bump into him. Exactly, that was what that lecturer did. And people were like, he touched her. We shouldn't have touched her. That was not a touch. It was a mere tap. And then if you look at their own write-up, she was like, I was still struggling with the pain. What pain? Pain from somebody doing this to you. You know what? It just goes on to show that, yes, she was actually trying to set that lecturer up for something else. The lecturer allegedly tried to grab my boobie area. What boobie area? And the clothes you were wearing a rag. If like say the people in Awka, I'm sorry to say, some people in Awka, there's something about them. There's something about them. Is this how you train your daughters? I'm sorry. This is not me targeting Awka people, but you guys can do better. Please like this live stream. So the press release states that updates on the incident involving Dr. Chukwudi Okoye and Goody Mbakwe Chiamaka Precious. So the girls, hello Mary Sugar, how are you? I'm shocked some elderly ones are exactly that Babak but I was at a radio station saying that the lecturer should be punished as well. Punished for what? You don't have regard for your elders. You don't have regard for your seniors, which means that even though if they are lecturers, you still won't have regard for them. So it's not really about respecting the lecturer. It's about behaving yourself, respecting people in your environment. You don't have to know what they stand for before you respect them. Abby, yes, so Oka people have to collect stray bullets. Yes, because some people, we like say some areas in Oka, some people in Oka, they are ill-mannered. And we have seen many of them on these streets. So Oka people try and be educating your girls. Biko, the ones will go school and the one will no go school. The one will go school no collect certificates. Try and be. So it says there that the management of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, wishes to update the public on the outcome of the disciplinary proceedings regarding the recent incident involving Dr. Chukwudi Michael Okoye, a lecturer in the Department of Theatre Arts and Film Studies. One, the actors involved were given a fair hearing, and I love the fact that the university was so quick with their investigation. It's not a matter of dragging feet. I love how prompt they were. I love how prompt they were with the case. They get to the bottom of it and did what they had to do. There was no wasting time about it. I love schools that are very, very proactive like that. So the actors involved were given a fair hearing by the Students' Disciplinary Committee. After a thorough review by the committee, SDC, the act committed. We are dealing with, the girl has anger issues. Obviously, if you look at the lecturer and the girl, like I said, that case, it just skyrocketed really quick. She was screaming, like even for the fact that other students came to in support of that lecturer, it goes to show that, yeah, they knew that, yes, exactly, that girl was at the wrong side. So after a thorough review by the committee, the act committed by Goody Mbakwe Precious, a 300-level student in the Department of History and International Studies, was deemed a gross misconduct. All of us are running to the diaspora. What has that got to do with what we are talking about, Mr. Bandana? Was deemed a gross misconduct and a violation of Nnamdi Azikiwe University student disciplinary regulations, particularly Regulation 4 SDR. Number two, based on the committee's findings and recommendations, the acting vice chancellor, Professor Joseph Ikechebelu, on behalf of the University Senate, has approved the immediate expulsion, very good, expulsion of Goody Mbakwe Chiamaka from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. Serves her right. Abby said it was too bad. Good, she should go and let her go and write jam, or she should go to Cotonou. So she has been expelled. Number three, she is required to vacate the university premises immediately and return all university property in her possession. Number four, the university management, under the leadership of Professor Joseph Ikechebelu, remains committed to maintaining the integrity of the institution by upholding discipline, ensuring a safe and conducive environment for learning, and fostering the development of scholars and leaders in character and excellence. I absolutely love the action that this school took. And this would go a long way in teaching other students as well, like who might want to misbehave. I love that she's been expelled, and I love the instant reaction of the university to deal with this issue. Okay, so the letter that was addressed to her. So this is the letter that was addressed to her. So the university did a press release, and this is one was addressed to her. So they wrote her name, Faculty of Arts. It was dated. So she's been expelled since yesterday, because the letter on the date on the letter addressed to the girl as stated 13th of February. Bola Tola said, Madam, thanks for your review. God bless. The parents must go back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Exactly. Sabi said, social media is destroying Gen Zs. Honestly, in a way, I love the aspect that it's opened some Gen Zs to know realities of life, get to know some things that during my own time or during the time of my parents that my parents were not aware of, like being intelligent, being smart. But when you're now using being rude, being like, I don't even know, I don't want to sound like I'm abusing her, but to Balaju, if you open high to being smart. Don't open your eye to being rude, being disrespectful. And I believe she acted that way towards that lecturer because she knows of her stance in that school. She has a mother who is a senior lecturer. You know what? I am of the opinion that there's something I saw that invest in your children and not invest for your children. In the case of this girl, her parents are not investing in her. No, just because she's in university does not mean they're investing in her. They've not invested good character, good behavior. They've not invested in that. I'm going to cite an example. There was a day I was going to church with my kids. Thank you so much, Sabi. I was going to church with my kids, and trust me, all of my kids, most of the people that I know my kids. My kids might not know them, but we go to church every other Sunday. And for the fact that we are going to church, I would expect my children to greet any adult they see on their way into going into church. So I drove out. I drove into the car park. My kids were already out of the car. I was trying to change my shoes, and then as I was walking, my kids were walking. One of the older men in the church was outside, and my children walked past this man. Even before I walked towards where my kids are, the man was already scolding my kids. That, guys, I am disappointed in you. You can't say good morning. This, that. You know what? I was super happy that he did that. Instead of me being the bearer saying that, why? No, I laid back, I stayed behind, I allowed him dig into them. Because I've always taught them, when you see people first thing in the morning, what do you say? Good morning, sir. Good morning, uncle. Good morning, auntie. You don't have to say anything other than that. And all of them, they walk past. And, I love the fact how he lambasted them. And I said, when they now walk into the church, and I now approach his uncle and say, Uncle, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was super happy that he did that. And then when I now go home, I had to sit them down and said, you guys embarrassed me. Because why did you not greet somebody? You're going into church. It's not as if maybe you've seen that uncle before then. You're going into church, you've just seen him. You could have said, good morning, uncle, and then you go your way. They did not. So I came home with them. I now give them a talk of their lives. Since then, I don't even have to be there. I don't even have to be there. Let me recommend. What's Bandana saying? So Bandana is saying, Abby said, my cousins went to Unizik. Yes, Nigerian education system has its issues, but this has nothing to do with that. Exactly. Respect. Bandana said, Abby, it has everything, Tondo with everything. The lecturer is a shame. Bandana, I don't think you understand the what has actually transpired. I think you should go and maybe catch up on the video or on what has been going on. Because in this case, in this matter, it's obviously clear that student was on the wrong. Hence why I had to bring another video so we could compare the behaviors of both girls and the behaviors of those lecturers. We saw from the video that I shared in this morning how that lecturer reacted to the other girl. Even though the lecturer shrugged her off, she still greeted the lecturer. She still said, good morning, sir. And she's still smiling, doing her own thing. But this other girl, the man is obviously clear. I know what, whoever wants to argue blindly, keep arguing blindly. But I'm coming from a point of being a parent, raising a child of the same age as that girl. Raising a child almost at the same age as that girl. Okay. So she received her own letter yesterday, but we got a press release today. So expulsion from Nnamdi Azikiwe University. The AG Vice Chancellor has received the report from the Student Disciplinary Committee on the case of your ASSAULT on a lecturer. Like the lecturer said she was slapping him. She tore the lecturer's clothes. Like, what could have gone into her? Because of a mere touch. A mere touch. She beat the lecturer, she slapped the lecturer, she tore the lecturer's clothes. Abba, na Agbero be the girl. She's a proper Agbero tout. Proper Agbero. Please like this live stream, guys. Guys, please like this live stream so that other people can watch it as well. Please like as you come in. I really appreciate it. Like and share. Like, if it was just maybe shoving, maybe she shoved the lecturer back. Maybe they might just maybe suspend her for a few weeks. She beat the lecturer. We saw the pictures. She tore the lecturer's clothes. She slapped the lecturer. Somebody's a home magistrate's husband. It's as if I've never heard of it before. And this same lecturer also has a daughter of his own. He has children in that school. I think somebody needs to be blocked on this page. And it's too early for me to do so, but I'm going to give you benefit of, I'm going to give you a second chance. So, this department, theater, film, blah, blah, blah. So, in violation of students' disciplinary regulations, particularly blah, blah, blah. So, consequently, the AG Vice Chancellor has, on behalf of the University Senate, approved the committee's recommendation that you be expelled, and you are hereby expelled from Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Hawker. The expulsion takes immediate effect. I love that. Let her learn the bitter way. You are expected to vacate the university premises immediately and return any, signed. So that's that. Like, guys, I'm super happy. Sabi said most of this current generation are rude and often disrespectful. I mentor young adult and is exhausted. See, I'm telling you, I've got 3 young adults. My oldest is 20, the second one is 19, the third one is 18. It's hard raising them up, even though being in diaspora. But children in Nigeria, Some children in Nigeria, once they enter university like this, there's nothing you tell them anymore. Once these children enter university, there's nothing you tell them. There's nothing you tell them. There's nothing you tell them that you know anything to say anymore. There are even videos from other students say this girl they fight lecturer. The girl they fight lecturer. Other students were going to mob her. She was lucky that the school security came into place on time to rescue her away from there. Even when they separated her, she's like this got the video. Even when they are saying, look at what she's doing. Even when they are asking her to leave, look at what she's still doing. She's still dragging. That's people saying that this girl is fighting lecturer. Look at it. What's this video now? People were still saying no, they were pulling her away, and she's still. Look at her. I mean, if you've not watched this video, it's on my channel. Go and watch the full video on my channel. See, she's the one who is huffing and puffing. She's the one who is huffing and puffing, still dragging. See, shouting. Look at that. Does that look like a child who get home training? And that's another video there. She claimed that the lecturer grabbed her at her boobie area. The lecturer was holding her hands. Thank you so much, Sabe. See, they pulled her away. She's still dragging. She's still dragging. What kind of a girl is that? Is she possessed? You know? Is she possessed? I don't understand. And that Baba Agbaya that came to say that the lecturer should be the lecturer should be punished. Those that you don't want such man or such parents in your life. Oh, you don't want such parents in your life. You don't. Hey, the girl's boyfriend has something to say. I've just seen it now. Did you see that guy? He's meant to be the ex-boyfriend. So he said, I broke up with her because of a bad character. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't have respect. Well, oh boy, you've not married her yet, so I won't expect her to cook for you. Let's us be honest. You have the boyfriend, girlfriend. Why should she cook for you? Let's put her out of the way. She should not cook for you. You've not married her yet. If your old mama not teach you how to cook. So this guy says that I broke up with her because of a bad character. She doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't have respect. Ex-boyfriend of Unizik Student says. The girl has a boyfriend. So she's a 300 level student. So she probably be maybe between the ages of not be only you, if it suits me well. If they want to do it, you know what? I won't advise that she should not be allowed to go to another uni. No, I wouldn't want that to happen to her. I wouldn't want, because she's a girl child. Okay, because she's a girl child. Let her go and write JAMB again and go to another school. I wouldn't want her to be deprived of education. Okay? In as much as we want her to be disciplined, I wouldn't want her to be deprived of education. So which means that she can still go to other schools. Let her go and sit JAMB again, or maybe let her take a direct entry. And I don't know if the school will be able to give her any documentation to help her start again from another uni. I don't know if they'll be able to do that for her. But then if they go on to do that for her, it will probably mean that the punishment they give her is not effective enough. So as a lesson, she should leave that school, which they've done. Let her go and sit JAMB again, or let her go and learn a trade. I wouldn't want her right to education be taken away from her. So I wouldn't say that she should not be able to go to any other school. No, I wouldn't want that for her. I wouldn't want that for her. I would prefer, she's already left the school, let her go to another school. Let her go to another school. Let her go and start all over again from another school. So just like I was saying, a guy came out here to say that she was once her ex-girlfriend or ex-girlfriend.
I want to tell you people something. This girl that fights her lecturer was my girlfriend before.
Ooh.
Now she's my ex. This character is why we are not dating anymore. That gay character you see is very, very, very bad. She don't know how to talk. She don't know how to cook. What she know, only that video she's doing. I used to do everything.
Can you imagine, Abby? Exactly.
But
she was chasing the SA outcome. She thought that if she does that, the lecturer grab her boobies. She thought that if she goes that way, that they will turn it that way. We know how it is. Okay, we know how it is. So the average Jambito in Nigeria nowadays, Jambites are as young as 18 or even 17, even 16-year-olds are going into uni. So she'll probably be maybe between the ages of 19 and 21. If I'm not mistaken, she'll probably, because she's a third yesterday, so she'll probably be between the age of 19 or 21. So this guy is claiming that she used to be his girlfriend, and it was because of her bad attitude that they broke up.
She don't have single respect.
Voila.
Then if you name somebody's father, talk less of boyfriend.
Voila.
Talk less of boyfriend. Her mother character is
Yeah.
also like that.
Yeah.
She's my girlfriend before. Now it's my ex. I'm not boyfriend.
Even her mother collects bullets.
Her mother character is also like
Happy
that.
Valentine,
She's
everybody. Happy Valentine, Ngozi. Oh, long time no see.
Now it's my ex. I'm not used to do video or whatever, but I say let me do this video. A lot of girls is like this, so. But
Gen
this
Z.
one exposed herself. A lot of girls is more dangerous than this girl.
Please like this live stream, guys.
But they are not. That is why a lot of guys are single today, searching.
What was this one talking now?
When you want to marry, you know that it's not easy to get a wife material. Assuming you marry this one tomorrow. Now this kind of one, the king husband.
Okay, girl.
One they carry
okay.
a knife, chook for a husband. Now
this okay, girl.
Husband bleak. That's why I leave her.
Voila.
Every day she write me and they reply her message.
Le bâton. That's her. Look at the hair she even has on.
Good evening, Nigerians.
So you guys saw that video there. Ex-boyfriend don't come to talk. You know what? This social media just don't do nonsense. Just don't do nonsense, and they will bring your nyash outside for you. So I'm super happy with the outcome. Let her go start again, and I hope she learns a lesson. Okay, I hope she learns a lesson, because we can't. Like I said, your children. Abby said I was going to say these things start from home. I believe someone in your environment is erratic. You heard that guy now. That guy said our mother is also like that, allegedly. We need to be using allegedly in all we say now. You know, we need to be using allegedly in all we say now. So I'm super happy that, you know, she met that. Let her go start again. Hopefully she will learn her lessons. But then she can still write jam, okay? She can still write jam. And please, if she's watching this video, don't go and study history. Because how many people people who study medicine, nursing, they don't get job for Nigeria. You that you're studying history, you want to go and be writing history for Nigeria or what? Yes, history and international studies or something. Like, you know, so I hope she learns a lesson and she behaves herself. Hopefully with this, she'll be able to reflect and offer a proper apology. Because like I said, when I saw that video, she was trying to make it look like the lecturer's sexually assaulted her. But no, it was the other way around. It was the other way around. Why would the lecturer pull your boobie area? Like, make it make sense. When I first did that first video, I was like, something is not right with this write-up. I don't understand it. Let me take my time and go and understand. And so I did another video this morning. That there's another girl with similar, you know, dancing. The lecturer, you know, and the girl did not react. You know, she still carried, you know, she carried that video. She even greeted the lecturer herself. But this one, look at that deadly look. And thank God that the man has not gone to go and toast her, because they will have said, ah, it was because the man has toasted her before. That was why she reacted that way. Thank God nothing of such has ever happened. And yes, you know why I'm actually taking this serious? We've heard of how students in the past come out to say, oh, lecturer did this to them, lecturers did it to them, lecturers did it to them, lecturers did it to them. And we often, when people often get painted with this assault thingy, we don't often hear about the outcome, but I love the outcome of this school. I love the fact that there are people there. She claimed that her phone was broken, and then she released a voice recording saying that she gave a phone to somebody, that the person was running away with the phone. Like, she complicated herself in a way. Something that you could have just exactly, I'll be village people follow her. Something she could have just, you know what? Oh, apologize, like, sir, I'm sorry, I didn't see you, sir. That would have just gone. Then you turned around, gave that stupid look, turned around to say, who the hell, who does he think he is? Can you ask your own father that question, that who do you think your father is? If that's not the way you speak to your own father. Lydia, I'm sorry. I cannot have a child in Nigeria and you are studying history. What do you want? Which job do you want to use history to do in Nigeria? Tell me, please. I'm sorry. I know, but of what use is it when you go to university and you graduated, you can't do anything with your certificates? Because Lydia said, please, there's nothing wrong with studying history. All courses are good. History. Tell me one company or one job, or tell me a recruiter in Nigeria that will recruit you for studying history. Which job you want to take history do in Nigeria? Please tell me. And then Tinaka said, ma'am, the course one study does not determine the level of elevation. I understand that, but why go to uni to waste 4 years of your life studying a course you will not be using to do anything? Yes, I know. Going to school, going to university does not mean that you're going to be richer than whoever is the richest man in the world. Yes, but why waste those 4 years? Why not go into entrepreneurship, or go into, what's this thing? There's something they do here in the UK that if you don't want to go to uni straight away, you can go and do it. And while you are doing, I can't remember the word now. While you are at it, you get paid. I know children who do it, and they're even earning more than me being a nurse here. Apprenticeship. I know children below the age of 21 who are into apprenticeship, and if you hear of the salary, they are learning on the job, and they are paying them. Exactly, Sabi, apprenticeship. My own child will know. There was a time my daughter was saying that even while here, she said she wanted to go and study. Like, she wants to become a librarian. I said, librarian? Do you know how many libraries have been shut down in the UK? Now that everybody has a laptop in their house, now that everybody has internet, Wi-Fi in their house, nobody goes to the library to do anything anymore. Yes, maybe in the university there's a library. Obviously, a university has to have a librarian. But do you know how many people are going for that post? I said, you want to go and study to become a librarian? You want to go and spend 4 years of your life to go and study as a librarian? I said, no, madam, you need to think it again. How many national museums, how many staffs, BD, how many staffs are in the National Museum in Nigeria? And how many national museums do we have in Nigeria? Functional national museum, how many of them do we have in Nigeria? This is me saying, well, maybe if she decides to leave if she decides to leave Nigeria to go out of the country, how many functional museums do we have in Nigeria? How many? Please, parents, if your kids are going to uni, please be sitting them down before they make their choices. That's why I said, if maybe she's going to leave Nigeria, at least she has some sort of degree. But you're going to stay in Nigeria and you're studying history, I'm sorry, that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time, in my own opinion. So you allowed it. You allowed your thoughts. Trade school, exactly. Go to trade school. Go and study 4 years. You're studying history. Even me, when I finished, I told my parents I wanted to study mass communication. My brothers were looking at me like, you want to go and be a newscaster? And I'm like, what's wrong with being a newscaster? They were just looking at me along the line. Before I even finished secondary school, I changed to say I wanted to study law. But yes, I left Nigeria. Here I am. And the 2 degrees that I have, no matter where I go in the world, it will always go with me. I can't run out of business with those 2 degrees I've got, information technology and being a nurse. So parents, please, this is not all about me. It's about this girl. I hope with this instance, she has a chance to reflect, to sit down and realize what she's done. She's done. Her whole side of the story she wrote out. Lydia, I can do whatever I want. If you're not happy with it, you can excuse yourself. Now, people like you that know the advice now, children, they good advice now no go open here. I asked you a question. How many functional museums are there in Nigeria? You know if you answer me. Please don't come and stress me here. Don't come and stress me here. Okay? Hello, Glory Chema. Welcome, my abuses. I'm rounding up, guys. I don't want to be here for too long. So, with all of this that's happened, Abby, you better leave that one. Let me read the meaningful comments here, Jerry, before I go. So, because you are a teacher now, all courses are good. You that you are a teacher, when was last time? How much is your minimum wage? How much do you get as a salary in Nigeria as a teacher? And how frequent do they pay you? Are you a teacher in Nigeria? If you are a teacher in Nigeria, how much do they pay you? How frequent is your salary? Are your wages? Even studying to become a teacher in Nigeria, I would not advise any child to go and study teaching in Nigeria. What was she talking about? I mean, again, Abraham said, "Man, the world is changing. What you study doesn't really impact anymore. Doctors are becoming I understand that, but don't undersell yourself. That's what I'm trying to say here. Doctors, you said doctors become content creators. If that Dr. Japa come off from Nigeria tomorrow, do you know how much they will be making? Even if she leaves the country, will the curriculum align with the history of other countries? I tell you, I will help me ask them, because that's what I'm saying, that, children, when your kids are, selecting their courses, it should be something they will love. I understand. It should be something they will love. It's not as if they will start a course by 2 years to say they don't want to do it anymore. Sit down with them, advise them, let them, like, oh, this course you're choosing, these are the job prospects. This is what they do here in their diaspora. Any course you are doing, they will look at the job prospects, how easy it is for you to secure a job in that particular course. And it's up to you. Okay, if it's something you love, it might be difficult to get a course. Maybe if you do this on the side, maybe if you do that on the side. It's not as if we are ridiculing, but what are the job prospects of the courses? Studying history in Nigeria, Lydia, bye-bye. Teacher Abele, teacher Petesi, teacher, I ask you, how much is your salary? How often do you get salary for Nigeria? You know if you talk all day. I've already put her out of here, okay? And Anna's expression, the fact that her mom is a lecturer in that school is the more reason why she should be up. Exactly. And even lecturers will be like, oh, that's Mrs. So-so-so-so's daughter. This, that. But no, she got to advertise her mom to a different lecturer in a bad way. David Black said, can she jackpot with a history PhD degree? Yes, to America, but the power will be a little. That's why I said that when your children are studying, when they're going to choose a certain course, I try and advise them on the job prospects. Okay, if you want to leave Nigeria, what areas? How easy would you integrate into something else? That is what I'm talking about. Glory to say history, my food, not only learning from the past. Guys, I have another 2 minutes here and I'll be rounding up, okay? I just wanted to bring this update, okay, to say that, the school, I absolutely commend Unizik, okay, for this action they've taken. And those people or other girls will learn to accord people respect. You don't have to know what their status is. Oh, I did not. This is because you did not know that he's a lecturer. You don't have to know if he was a lecturer or not. He happens to be in that building. He's there for a purpose. Abby said, my sister wanted to study dance even in the UK, and she couldn't create a pathway that would work out, except maybe being a dance teacher. She decided to do media. Exactly. That's what we are talking. That's what we are saying. Like my oldest daughter, in fact, I can't even remember how many times she changed her course. When she was in S4, she said she wanted to be a dentist. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So she got to year 5. She said she wanted to be a doctor. I was like, okay, great. And then she got to year 6. She said she wanted to be a nurse. I was like, a nurse. I was like, all right, okay. By the time she was, filling in all her choices, what is she studying now? She's in third year, studying criminology. Do you know the job prospects for criminology here in diaspora? Do you know? There's nowhere in the world she goes to without that degree that she will not be able to function. She could work in forensics. She could become a police officer if she wants to. She could even be in the back office. She could even she could even work with, when a crime happens and they have to go investigate a body. She could be one of the people who are going to go assess the body, who are going to go assess a crime scene. So that job, that course has a diverse job prospects. And my other one, she's studying legal services, law. She might decide not to be a lawyer tomorrow. She could easily divert into something else. Many more like that. Me that I'm sitting here, my first degree was information technology. And my major is project management. If I decide that, okay, the salary they are paying me in nursing is not good, all of the money that I've saved, I'll go and take professional courses in project management. And voila, I will sell myself out. Abby says, still creative but more opportunities. Absolutely. Dave Black, I am shocked they didn't sack a mom too. So I wouldn't want the sins of the mother, or I wouldn't want the sins of the child to be meted on the mother. Obviously, her behavior clearly shows the kind of parenting she has. That's what I'm going to say in regards to that. Hello, Adebimpe, my business. How are you? Abby said Nigerian curriculum in history won't support any other country. Let's be serious, please and please. I know somebody who studied law, who was a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. He is here in the UK. At least I've known them for almost. So my last daughter is 13 years old. I've known this person for 13 years. He's never practiced in the UK. I'm sure he must have tried, but maybe it was difficult for him. Man is into something else now. He's into at some point he was doing security, at some point he was doing all this community security in the city centers, but he's doing fine. This is a lawyer, a practicing lawyer in Nigeria. I've known him for 13 years with his family. He's never practiced in the UK. So Sabi said, but do you think that she can be forgiven if she goes through rehabilitation? Everyone deserves it. That's why I said that I wouldn't want it to be like she will not have the opportunity to go to another school. Let her be given the chance. Let her still have the chance to go to another uni, to go continue there. But that school, she can't remain in that school. And I love the fact that she's not in that school. And so, like I said, she's a girl child. I wouldn't want her right to education taken away from her. Let her still have other opportunities at other universities. Hello, UK family, how are you? Boss, they say, I think it's myopic to rubbish someone's academic program. Stick to an arrow and not berate someone of their field of discipline. Be mindful that there are other people who perhaps are history major. I said what I have to say. You are free to say yours. Thank you. Like I said, I am Sabi. The way the university have handled this is the right way. She should leave that school. Okay, she should leave that school. However, let her go to another school. Maybe they might still be able to give her some sort of recommendation, maybe academic recommendation, so that she might not have to even sit jump all over again. She might just be able to do maybe a change of school or maybe a direct entry to somewhere else. I'm hoping the university might be able to do that for her, but she should not remain in that uni anymore. Because obviously, I guess the role of her mom being a senior lecturer kind of like in a way contributed to her actions. Allegedly. She should be let go for a year and come back, in my opinion. Abby, I wouldn't want her to be back in that school. I wouldn't want her back in that school. It's better she leave the school and go somewhere else. But the uni can give her an academic they could give her academic recommendation, which I would allow her going to another school. Maybe she can continue there as a third year student, or I'm just saying as this, so that at least our chances of education is not ruined. She could be given a recommendation that okay, she was obviously because of what happened, but even for her own safety, at the end of the day, even for her own safety, she should still be able to go to another university in Nigeria. For her own safety, I wouldn't want her to remain in that school. Yeah, the lecturer might forgive her and move on, but do we know others? We all know what happens in our institution in Nigeria now. Cultism, all of these things. They might decide to pick on her. So it's better she no longer stays in that school. Abby said, so Buzzer, it's important to be realistic. I moved to UK after secondary school and our curriculum doesn't support a lot. We don't learn on a global level. Help me tell them, because they are now saying something else. Now, guys, I'm rounding up. I was only going to be here for half an hour. I've been here for almost an hour now. As I said, it's an expulsion, not transfer. I know. I am just saying not to shut the door of our academic, or not shut the door of academic to her being a female, being a girl child. She should still be given the chance, the opportunity to go to another school. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she was transferred. Try and listen, okay? Isaac Ola said, please, let's not destroy girls' life. She did wrong. She did wrong, I beg. That's what I'm saying. Even for her own safety now, I would not recommend she remains in that school. Let her go somewhere else. Ngozi said, if she go for a year, she will not feel it is better. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's better she does not stay in that school, but she can go somewhere else. And so I'm saying that the school might just be able, she will have her academic transcript anyway. She's going to have her transcripts. She can take whatever level she studied up until. She can take it to another school. I'm sure they give something like transcripts. She can take it to another school. Obviously, they might ask her, what's happened for the school where they go before? Glory Choma said, we need to check whether she does well academically, ill-mannered. Well, that's up to her. Bye-bye, boss line. Bye. Abby said, Cosima has nothing to do with this, ma. Okay, you allowed your opinion. Thank you. Abby said, if she's academically sound, she shouldn't have to receipt jam. Exactly. And so I'm saying there should be some sort of like a transcript. Okay. Whatever academic achievement she has achieved from first year to third year, they should be able to give her that. So once she goes to another school, she can just use that to show a proof of academic achievement so far. So that way, they might say, okay, start at second year or continue in third year. UK family said they should just give her an extra year in that same school, but not change the school. I won't advise she remains in that school. No. Abby is replying as if she's saying she could be picked on, and end example is by Abby. Some people they just read, they don't understand. Attire for some people, Sha. Attire for some people. Now wow. Kingdom's Truth Channel. So because it's a girl child, she should be considered wow. Well, in this case, we are talking about a female student. What do you expect? If it was a male child, we'll say it as well. Because it's a male child, he still has the right to education. Can you just think before you drop a comment? The person in regards to the situation we're talking about there is a female student. And I believe this is the first time I'm seeing you here. So if you can't listen and assimilate, or if you can't listen and understand before you drop a comment, can you just excuse yourself from my channel? If we were talking about a boy who misbehaved, I'll still come back here and say, okay, I'll still say the same thing. Every child deserves to go to school. Every child deserves education. Just because she's been expelled from that school does not mean that she should never have any other opportunity of going to another school in Nigeria. That is what I'm saying here. We are just the person in question is a female girl child. If we were talking about a boy or a male student, we are still going to say the same thing. Some people that work for you now, I be make a start to speak broken. Maybe broken, I go understand broken. Thank you, Queen B. Thank you. I said her right to education should not be taken away from her. She should still be able to go to another school. Hence why I said something about a transcript. She can request her academic transcript, and then any other school she wants to go to, she takes her academic transcript there. Glory to your Abba. You start year one, okay? No. UK said with that behavior, no school will want to accept her because of what she did, and the video have gone viral. So the school should just ask her to go back home and come back after 1 year. Well, I understand, but hence why when your parents are teaching you, you honestly your man ture bini. That's a Yoruba adage. Toba biyoton, your man too bini. Your parents will try their best to educate you. It's up to you to take on board what you've learned, either the positive or the negative. So you think it's all right for you to come to my channel and tell me to chill? Are you all right? I've not seen any contribution from you other than Madam Chill. Are you okay? So Queen B said, Isaac said, I understand very well. I'm just being merciful on the poor girl. Queen B said, you are right. She should be expelled, but she has a right to education. Absolutely. So she can get a transcript and go elsewhere. Exactly. That's how it should be. Expulsion is not punishment. I hope she learns. Exactly. That's the thing. We hope she has learned from this, whatever has happened. Because when I was listening to that voice recording, she was still sounding as if she has the right to have done what she did. Tara said, personally, I feel that the expulsion was too harsh. Cultists do worse and get away with it. I've heard you. Abby said, Glory, you're right. Education is important. I think there should be disciplinary actions, but not one that affects academics on that level. 3 years is a long time. That's a full degree in the UK. Exactly. And David Black said, Mama, we both know that as schooling is finished in Nigeria, it will be extremely hard to get readmission anywhere else unless with bribe. I doubt that. See, you know what? If she actually wants to redeem herself now, she should just come up with an apology. I know the school's already expelled her. She should come up with an apology. Like, she's reflected, I've reflected, I know where I did wrong. I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. And I'm hoping that in my movement, in my journey forward, I'll take on board what I've learned and stuff like that. I'm sure no school, she will still be given an opportunity. I think it would be best for her. She put out an apology, get her transcripts, and forge on with her life. Tanika said it's all around a big shame. The young lady has created an ultra toxic environment for her mother. Exactly, that's why I said it was not ideal for her to remain in that school, even for her own safety. Queen B said, I went to a Nigerian university and coming back to that school would be detrimental to her education. Even lecturers may see. That's what I'm saying. The people are like, this, that. Oluwaseun said, I think expelling her is a fair disciplinary action. She can further her education probably elsewhere. This will serve as a deterrent to ladies' guys with their attitude. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what we are trying to let her know here was that she made a wrong move. She did wrong. I agree with you, Isaac Ola. Abby said, Queen B, true, it should be tough moving on, and the establishment has a right to protect their staff. Absolutely. Absolutely. Most especially, she's not being exactly. That's what I'm saying. That video, that voice recording that I shared on the video I posted this morning, she's not remorseful. She's not. She's not. As he says, she can be admitted elsewhere, but definitely not with a transcript from where she was expelled. Expulsion doesn't work that way. Okay, so where would she say she has schooled before? Well, only if she goes back to write jam again. But why I said she could ask for a transcript is because at least she wouldn't have to go and sit jam again, because that would have been 3 years of her life gone. But if she's able to get a transcript, the subject she's passed so far, how great academic achievement is, that way, if she decided to go to another school, they will look at that and decide that, okay, maybe continue at second year, or maybe continue in third year, or start at second year. Isaac said, come out with apology, and the parents should find a way to apologize to that lecturer. He won't left from lecturer here. She just needs to apologize, and then forge on. Glory Chema said, the funniest thing is she still pens down as an innocent. Exactly. Because like I said, I was still listening to her voice recording before I did that video. She doesn't sound remorseful at all. She doesn't sound remorseful. And you know what? In as much as I kind of pity that in a way, but she has to learn her lesson. Hello, Queen's Parada, you're welcome to my channel. Please like the live stream. Guys, I'm rounding up. I think I should just do approximately 1 hour. Another 6 minutes to go, and then I'll be out of here, guys. I need to catch a nap. Queen B said, I think she can get her transcript. They won't write expelled on the transcript. It's okay if she asks for a transfer note. That would be a problem. Well, I don't know how transfer works, but they should be able to give her a transcript. Adebimpe said, with that attitude and lying on the professor, it might be difficult to get admission in another school. She should be homeschooled by her mom. Which one? Adebimpe said she should be homeschooled. Well, in all of this, I just hope that she's learned a lesson. Okay, I hope she's learned a lesson in all of this, and hopefully she will become a better person. Okoyemi said expulsion means she never passed through the school. Nothing will be given to her that she's been in the school. Is that how it works? Okay, or maybe she should go and write jam again. And that I'm sure they are still selling jam from. She can still go and write jam. As I said, plenty schools with acre boys will be from afresh. Okay, oh. See, I be big girl. I be happening babe. See what it can lead you to. I'm an happening babe. My mama na lecturer for this school. My papa na lecturer for this school. See what it can turn your life into. Because at the end of the day, our mom was doing her own thing. And she decided to go, private university, not public school. All right, okay. Anyway, guys, in all of this, like I said, I hope she's learned a lesson. Best thing for her to do be, put an apology out. Ahmed said, especially means the studentship terminated. Transcripts are for people who the school still recognized their studentship. All right, okay. Well, good luck to her. That is what's anger, lack of respect. Like not giving regard to anybody. You don't care who they are. You just don't regard them. It's actually a very bad attitude to have. Okay. Not regarding somebody. You don't have to know their social status. You don't have to know who they are for you to regard them. That is what happened. That is what led to this girl's attitude. And from the videos we've seen so far, you can see that other students from that lecturer's faculty were actually coming for her. And even though other students were trying to drag her away from the situation, she was still huffing and puffing. And you slap a lecturer, which means that she can actually slap or beat up her own parents. Abby said it's so true. She actually cannot request transcript. Lobaton. Anyway, good luck to her. Good luck to her. If you're an happening babe. Frederick said, I think she didn't expect it to turn out. I didn't think so, but the deed has been done. I hope she learned from this experience and become a better person. That's what I'm hoping for her as well. And exactly, she tried to swing the case in the sexual assault. And all these lecturers, all these people that sat at that panel, then get brain. They have brain. Taneka said there were limited options left, but for her to leave, be it she's right or wrong, social media is influencing a lot of these cases. Even in America, a lot of professors could make her life hard. True. David said, I have a question. So in this Nigeria, you think she can still get a transcript? I was just putting that as an option, but from people who know how stuff like that works, they think it's probably not. She probably won't be able to get it. As it said, if she values her right to education, it's left for her to seek new admission elsewhere afresh. 3 years wasted. Gone are the days of black book where expelled students can't get admission elsewhere. Anyway, the main cocoa of this is never to raise your hand on your teacher. Okay? Never raise, like, I don't even know what gave her that kind of a liver. You slap a lecturer. Me that I know of friends who say all through their university, they were super happy that no lecturer knew anything, knows nothing about them. No lecturer knows that. See, even me, why even though I schooled in secondary school, I don't think there's any teacher that actually knows me. And I love it that way. I don't want to be I don't want to be a child or a student that a teacher knows. I don't want to be any student that a teacher knows all about me, all of my curriculum, I don't want to. But this girl, she got to be known by the bad thing. David Black said, to be honest, allegedly she's not academically strong. People go for history when they don't get nursing and medicine in Unizik. All right, okay. Right, guys, calm down. Another 1 minute and that's me away. So, guys, please like this live stream. If you happen to watch this live stream back, please like. I'm just going to read this last comment from Aziz and then I'll be away. That's me 1 hour done. Aziz says she isn't remorseful. I'm sure she'll one day regret this. I pity her parents. The impetus to raise your hands on your teacher. Adoju tinyomo akoigba wa shere mo kayo ba dada. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I hope she's learned a lesson. I hope other doors open for her. And if you are a student in a university and you have the same attitude as this girl, go and change. Go and change. Go and change. In as much as I believe that education is important, education is important. Don't jump it. Don't say, oh, I don't need it. I know education, going to school might not, does not mean you're going to become Otodola tomorrow. I know, but it's very, very important you have one. So I hope she's learned a lesson, and I wish the lecturer is able to recover from this. And parents, let us continue to instill the right behavior in our children. And I know that some parents are trying their best to instill good parenting into their children, but there are some kids who just, no matter what their parents tell them, no matter how their parents try to nurture them, they just wouldn't listen. Hence why children like that, they will have to learn from their own mistakes. You leave them to make their own mistakes, and they will learn from their own mistakes. That's what I do with my kids. Especially when I'm telling you, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, and you're adamant on doing that thing, I'll be watching you. And then you will learn from your mistake. That's the most important. You will learn from your mistake, because no matter how long, I can't cushion you for a very long time. There'll be a time when I will let go. And then you learn from your own mistakes. And they say, once bitten, twice shy. Okay? Once bitten, twice shy. Something you've experienced once before, it shouldn't happen to you the second time again. That's where I'm going to leave all of that. Thank you so much, Abby, for leaving all of my social media handle. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join my membership as well. I actually received some money this morning. Somebody sent me PayPal. That money will cover me. That money will buy me coffee from Starbucks for a week. That's the one Valentine gift I've received today. Somebody actually sent me PayPal this morning. I woke up and PayPal said, "You've got money." I was like, "What? Who gave me money?" So thank you to that person. I really appreciate it. May God enrich your pockets in the mighty name of Jesus. Yes, that will buy my Starbucks for a week. So join my membership. I've got 3 levels of membership. The cheapest one is £2.99 a month. It's just a way of supporting me on my channel. There's another one of £4.99, and there's another one of £20. If you're an Odogu, you can buy me that one. That will buy me a coffee for a week. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm known as that mom of 5 on Instagram. Is there any topic you want me to discuss on my channel, feel free to send me a DM, and I'll see if I can accommodate it. Also, if you have any businesses you want to advertise on my channel, and by the way, we hit 14,000 subscribers today. Woo-hoo! Thank you so much to those of you who just joined my family. I hope you love it here. So like I was saying, if you have any business collaboration for me, feel free to send me an email, thatmom5@gmail.com. If you want to advertise your business, either you're in Nigeria or in diaspora, you want to advertise your business, feel free to send me a DM. I will do it at affordable price, okay? Go follow me on TikTok as well. I am known as Just Doing Me. Just Doing Me on TikTok. And thank you so much. And hopefully, if you're available, let's come and talk about Two-Face tonight. They said they are looking for Two-Face. Let's come and talk about Two-Face tonight. 7 o'clock UK time and 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so much, Abby, for dropping my vlog channel there. I also have a vlog channel, Wemi Space. I drop everything vlog there. I've not dropped a vlog there in about a week now. This channel has been back to back. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and let us not relent on our kids. Let us keep instilling good behavior in them, and I pray that God will give us the yes. So Glory Chema, we are coming 7 o'clock tonight to come and talk about Two-Face, because they said they are looking for Two-Face, and Two-Face mama say they should remove all of the beads, all of the caramel too. Abby, should we do Nedu? I also want to do Nedu as well. Maybe we'll do Nedu tomorrow. We will do. Yeah, I saw that. I've saved all the posts, Abby. I've saved everything for Nedu. With Very Dark Man going back and forth. We will do Nedu tomorrow. We will do Nedu tomorrow, Saturday. But let's do Two-Face tonight, 7 o'clock. If you're available, please join us. 7 p.m. UK time and 6 p.m. Nigerian time. Is that it? Yeah. No, 7 p.m. UK time and 8 o'clock Nigeria time, because Nigeria is 1 hour ahead of us. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, he has resigned. Yeah. So we will do Two-Face tonight. We will do Two-Face 7 o'clock tonight, because I am still much more. My head did here well for that one. But I didn't expect this. I was not expecting that outcome as well, Abby. It was a shock. But it didn't resign. It was just stepping down. I'm sure it's going to be coming back onto the podcast. So we're going to do Two-Face tonight. We're going to be on live on StreamYard so that anybody who wants to come and say one or two things can do so. So we will do Two-Face 7 o'clock tonight, and we will do Nedu's own tomorrow, Saturday. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys later, all right? Bye.